So welcome to episode 1 of the Juventus career mode. Hey guys, it's Gameface here and welcome back to the channel. Now today I've got a little bit of a strange episode for you. It's going to be episode 1, but I don't know what it's going to be episode 1 of. Now that's because obviously we did the votes in the previous video that I did, or the previous episode of the Dortmund career mode, and basically the vote said that you guys wanted to stop the Dortmund career mode and go right onto an AC Milan career mode straight away. However, the comments overwhelmingly said do a Juventus career mode, so I was kind of in a little bit of a difficult position as to what to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting in an offer to join Juventus until the end of the season, and then we'll see what we can achieve in that half season in the January transfer window up to the end of the season, and we'll see what we can do with Juventus. But basically at the end of this season we'll go on to AC Milan if we get the Juventus job. I've sent my application in for the Juventus job. Hopefully everything goes okay with that and we can join Juventus. I'm not really too sure what's going to happen though. I don't really do this too regularly. Okay, here it is, and they have said we would both like to offer you the manager's job. Okay, so we're the manager of Juventus now until the end of the season. So welcome to episode 1 of the Juventus career mode. And we're happy to accept that 65 grand per week, and we will join Juventus until the end of the season, and then we will change the save, we'll go on the new save, and we will start an AC Milan career mode. I promise that we won't be going any further than just half the season. It seems a little bit strange to do that, and I know it's kind of changing career modes quite a lot, but it's something I've decided to do, and we need to now go through the squad, have a look at all our objectives. Quite an exciting time for us. Let's crack on and let's see what we can do in this next game. We're obviously going to change the team a little bit and we'll make tweaks here and there, but we don't want to make loads and loads of changes if things are going fairly well for them at the moment. So the objectives, let's go on with them. Youth development, no objectives, that's quite nice to have. No brand exposure, okay, yeah, just no objectives other than domestic success and continental success. That's fair enough. We've obviously joined partway through, so that's understandable. Both of which are a critical priority. And they want me to win the Coppa Nazionale, I think is probably the equivalent of the Italian Cup type thing that I was on about earlier. They want me to win that. We're in the round of 16, so that's okay. They want me to win the league as well. We're currently first, that's also fine. Reach the final of the Champions League, and then within 3 seasons in the Champions Cup, win the cup. Obviously, we're not here for 3 seasons, so I'm ideally going to try and do that in the first season in these next 6 months. And yeah, we're going to have a bit of an interesting 6 months, I think, here with Juventus. We'll have a quick look through the team, see whether they've made any big changes to the side. Gonzalo Higuain, no idea what he is like in game, never used him before. Obviously stats-wise looks pretty decent, but we'll soon find out, I'm sure, how he is. We've also got a bench with Azpilicueta at the club. Okay, that's actually very useful for us. Did not expect that. And Laporte, okay, I'm pretty sure he's still at the same club in real life, so that again must be one that's been made on this game. Very happy with Laporte's. Acceleration's a lot lower than I remember though. But he's just coming back from an injury, so very happy with that. We might not actually need to make that many signings. We've already got a lot of very good players. And another one here, a CDM. But yeah, fantastic for us as well. Another player, a really, really deep squad this one actually. Some fantastic youngsters. We'll take a look at the squad and looking at selling players as well in the January transfer window. But now we've got to prepare for this huge match against Man City. 3 days into our appointment, we've got a game against Man City. That is not ideal, but if we win it, we go top of our group, so that'll be a fantastic start. Let's do some player drills there before we get on to that. We've got Kingsley Coman as well, 85 overall. I missed that one when I was looking through earlier. 85, he's going to be incredible for us. I also completely forgot to take a look at the goalkeepers. We've got a 40-year-old Buffon still around here, and that could be a really, really interesting one for us the final 6 months. And we'll go with these 5 players. Gone with mainly sort of the younger players. Obviously, it makes sense to try and develop them and get them in the side a little bit. I won't be focusing on the youth academy or anything like that. We'll be focusing on just bringing in players on the current team that I've got. There's no point if I'm here for 6 months or however long for me to try and bring in youth players and develop them. We have got such an old team in some parts of this side. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm not used to having a really old team. But we've got Chiellini, 34, Barzagli, 37, Bonucci's 31, which isn't obviously really old, but still is, you know, he's at the end of his career or getting towards it. Buffon, 40. We've got some really old players in here. Dani Alves, I think, is 35 as well. It's going to be really interesting 6 months of this team. Really looking forward to it. We're going to change to a 5 at the back for this game against Man City and probably for future games as well. I think it suits the side much better with the players that we've got. And I'll show you the side I'll put out for the game now. Okay, I think this is the side we're going to go with. I just can't believe we're playing with this team. Really looking forward to this game, actually, against Manchester City. I wasn't even too sure whether I'd get this job, but this is the side I've gone with. Like I said, 5 at the back. Buffon starts in goal. Azpilicueta at right wing back. We've got gone with Bonucci as my centre-back alongside Barzagli and Chiellini. Then we've got Alexandro as our left wing-back, Pjanic and Marquisio as my centre-mid, and then Cuadrado as my right winger, with Koeman as my left winger, and then Higuain starting up front. Really, really excited for this game. That's the bench I've gone with. Rugani at centre-back, Alves at right-back. We've gone with Asamoah and Storaro in there because they're sort of the players that they're not ridiculously fast, but they've got great stamina. And with those sort of two players in there who aren't as fast, then we're going to need probably to rotate them at some stage in this game. Hernandez also on the bench as well. His skill actually is looking incredible. Can't wait for this game. If we win, it obviously puts us in a brilliant position. In fact, I think this might be the final group stage of the Champions League. That's what I want to say anyway. It is. So if we win this, we go top of the group, and that's where we stay. So that was obviously, that means this game's even more important. So then, on with our first game as Juventus manager against Man City. It's obviously a very important one. It might mean that we have a slightly easier next round, assuming that we get through. So yeah, let's wait and find out how we get on. Hopefully get 3 points against Manchester City. Really looking forward to using this team. I'm hoping that we can perform really well in our first game. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect because it's the first game, still getting used to the players. And yeah, we'll wait and see what sort of result we can get. Okay, I've just seen that Man City have Manuel Neuer in goal. So things have just got a little bit more difficult, but hopefully that's not going to prevent us from still trying to beat them. They're obviously going to have a very good team. We've got Aguero, De Bruyne in the side that we can see so far. So it's not going to be an easy game, this one. Get a shot away if we can with Higuain on the turn. Oof. Not a bad start. Like I say, never really played with Higuain before, but we'll wait and see how he can perform for us today. Looking to pick out Cuadrado. What a pass that is. It's going to get to him. Now then, can we do anything from this position? Going to look for the cross, and it wasn't quite able to find. I think it was Higuain at the back post there. Such a shame, because everything other than that, the build-up play was very nice. Higuain onto Cuadrado. Again, a good chance for us. We need someone else in the middle here, though. Cuadrado trying to come inside. Good challenge. That might be him injured. And that would not be good for us. Not a great start, but yeah, we're trying to create some chances. We've not actually had, I don't think, many, if any, shots, to be honest, in this game so far. We kind of get to that final sort of third, and then just can't get the shot away. We get intercepted, or the final pass doesn't work. So we're really trying to overload them on this right-hand side, because Clichy is obviously a bit of a weakness. We've definitely got more pace than him, and we just can't quite get that shot away at the moment. Half-time, 0-0 still. It's a shame because we have played some really good football at times. We just, like I said before, haven't got that shot away in the final third. It's a little bit frustrating, but I think it will happen. It's just the Man City defence have been very, very strong. Our defence hasn't quite been as strong as I was expecting. We've had a couple of occasions where it's been a little bit sort of panicky at the back, but I certainly think we are on top with the better team. We just haven't really had the shots to show for it so far, so hopefully we can. But we need to also get Kingsley Coman involved in this game a little bit more. Hopefully we can do that, and we're going to have to try and use our pace a little bit more. We've got Alexander-Arnold coming up the left-hand side for the first time. Higuain looking for the turn, and he gets the goal straight from kick-off. Brilliant bit of build-up play. We kept hold of the ball nicely, and it found the feet of Gonzalo Higuain. He turns, and he puts past Manuel Neuer. Fantastic start to this second half. Okay, we're going to make our first two changes. We're going to take off both centre-mids, which is a little bit unusual, but we're going to try and give the midfield a little bit more energy. We need that for the final 30 minutes now. So we'll take off Marquisio and Pjanic and see how we get on with Storaro and Asamoah in midfield. Again, I'll say it every sort of now and again. If I'm pronouncing any of the names wrong, let me know in the comments below, and I'll hopefully learn them for the next episode. Let's crack on. The final 30 minutes to go. We're still 1-0 up, but hopefully with those changes we can add two fresh pair of legs into that midfield. We might have to make the final change at some point, but I'm not really too sure who it'll be just yet. Oh, it's one back by Storaro. That's why I wanted someone a bit faster in there with better stamina. We've got Kingsley Coman running forward. Talking about pace, he has not got much left. Very low on his energy, and sadly couldn't create a chance for us there. Okay, final change. Mandzukic is going to come on. We're going to take off Kingsley Coman, getting very tired now, so we're going to go two up front with obviously like a 5-3-2 type of formation. So Higuain and Mandzukic up front, Cuadrado playing behind, and that's our final change with 20 minutes to go. Mandzukic looking for that pass through. Higuain trying to get there. Ran out of pace, maybe starting to slow down a little bit now towards the end of this game, Higuain, because of his stamina. But yeah, very close to a second goal, nearly opened up for us. Great introduction there by Mandzukic to come in and nearly get himself an assist. Mandzukic again looking forward for that little chip. It's gone through. I think that's Asamoah in there with the strike. Manuel Neuer with the save. And another chance for Mandzukic to get himself an assist. He's done some brilliant hold-up play coming on. And I think that's very much the sort of role he'll have in this team. He'll be off the bench, try and make an impact. and we'll wait and see what happens during the season. But so far, he looks incredible off the bench. Really happy with him, and hopefully that can continue. It would be nice to get a second goal just to make sure we can see this game out properly. Mandzukic now himself running through on his left foot, saved. Back across, and it's going to be chested out for a corner, I think. No, it's not. It was offside. But we've got 5 at the back, and we need to just clear that one. Oh, no, Barzagli's been shrugged off it too easily. It's a corner. 10 minutes to go. We need to get this one away. We're not happy with the way we lost that in midfield. I was trying to clear it. Didn't let me do it, and we've headed that one away well. Sandro. Now going to look to Cuadrado. He's going to look to Mandzukic. Higuain, oh, what a save, but it was more a poor finish from Higuain. Oh, straight at Manuel Neuer. You've got to make him work a little bit more there. It's right at him, and we should have put this game to bed, really. We've not taken our chances. Cuadrado now from the short one. Go on. Oh, no. It was a free shot for Higuain, and he didn't connect with it properly. It was blocked anyway, but we've got the 3 points. We qualify in #1 position. Very happy with that. Brilliant start to our tenure as Juventus manager. We prevented a lot of shots there from Man City. They've only actually had 1 shot. But yeah, we did a very good job. Very happy with the performance. Could have probably got more goals, but we'll take the 1-0 win. We're still obviously working on what side's the best team that we've got, and we'll work on the starting 11 for the next couple of episodes. Very good start, though, to our career mode with Juventus here, and we've got surprise money there. 18.5 million, not bad for getting in to the next round. Suspension over as well for one of our lesser players, let's put it like that. We've got the Torino Derby. I'm pretty sure that's a derby anyway from a couple of years back when we did the Juventus career mode last year, in fact. Pretty sure they have a Torino Derby. And so that's coming up. I think we've got just about enough time to play that one in today's episode. So we'll get to it now and see what side we're able to put out for that game. Okay, so this is the side we're going to go with for the game against Torino in the Torino Derby. But yeah, it's going to be a change team because we played just a few days ago against Man City, so we've had to make changes, which isn't great for a big sort of derby match, a rivalry like this. But we are going to go with it and see how we get on. Buffon starts in goal. We've then got Dani Alves as our right wing back. Bonucci is a centre back alongside Regani and Laporte. They both come in and are going to see how they get on. Laporte I'm a huge fan of on previous FIFAs, so hopefully he's as good on this one. And then we're going to go with Matillo, something like that, as our left wing back. Again, very fast player, so we're going to try him out, see how he does as an alternative left back. And we've got Storara there playing alongside Cryokia. Don't know how you pronounce his name. Okay, not gonna lie, do not know how you pronounce his name. But he's playing anyway, 86 rated. Looks like a very good player. I think he's at PSG currently, with Pajaka as our right winger, Zaza up front, and Asamoah as our left winger. A little bit of a different role for him, but we're going to give it a go. A very energetic sort of player, so hopefully he'll do okay on that side. That's our bench there. Kurvas on as a CDM. Loads of different players. Khedira might get a run out as well to try him out, because obviously it's a new team for us, so we're going to try out the different sort of players that we have available. A lot of big names missing out though, as they are a little bit too tired to play for that last match. Let's wait and find out how we get on. Obviously important game to try and get 3 points in. It's our first league game as Juventus manager. I believe we are top of the league, but I'm not 100% sure, not checked it out. We are top of the league by 4 points, so obviously this is an important one to make sure we remain at that sort of position. And yeah, let's find out how we get on. Okay, so here we go. This game I think is going to tell me a lot about my side. It's a very important match. Because obviously it's with a rotated team, so I want to see what the rest of this squad is like. We've obviously got to make sure we have some good strength in depth if we want to try and win the league and the Champions League and all the other cups that we can try and win. Yeah, we'll wait and see how this goes. Zaza starting up front is a little bit risky for me. I think I tried him earlier on FIFA 17 during my West Ham career mode. Did not like him really playing up front, so we'll wait and see how he gets on forwards here at Juventus, whether that'll make much of a difference. Try and get him some crosses in, play to his strengths, getting him behind there nearly. It's not Joe Hart in goal, but yeah, good start to the match. We need to make sure we can keep that up throughout. Here we go, we've got the CDM that I can't pronounce the name of, passing it out wide. Back to him, he's going to go for the shot. Oh, it's right at the goalkeeper. I'm going to have to learn how to pronounce his name. If you've any idea how you do, let me know in the comments below. I'll try and find out for the next episode, though. But yeah, he's going to be a hopefully important player for us. I don't really know how good he is in-game. I've never used him that much. But yeah, we're going to wait and find out, I think, on this career mode. And see whether... Oh, Jesus Christ. Zaza looking back to Matilio. He's going to shoot. Oh, it's right at the goalkeeper again. Ah, so close. The left wing back getting forward nicely for us. Decent 1-2 there with Zaza. Just couldn't quite create a good goal scoring opportunity. Well, it was created. We just didn't manage to take it. It wasn't a great shot. Oh, it's gone down to Zaza. It's a brilliant header there by Asamoah. He's still running through. Asamoah with the shot. Oh, it's much better this time. It does force a good save from the goalkeeper. And it's just all coming from a long ball from Dani Alves. And it's managed to be head down by Asamoah this time. We've tried a couple of them because we weren't quite getting up the pitch as quick as I was hoping. And it has worked once or twice. But couldn't quite get the goal that time round. They've hit us on the break here, Torino. They're looking to try and get in behind, but that's brilliant defending. He came across nicely and he's dealt with it. Now we're going to hopefully try and reverse this counter-attack ourselves. Still has it there, Asamoah. Zaza, who's actually done much better than I expected. Onto our right winger, he's going to look to come inside, and again just gets found out with a decent challenge. It's half-time, it's 0-0, and it's been a good first half for us. We just, again, have had a similar sort of issue to the game against Man City. Haven't quite managed to be able to break down that defence as much as I would hope. And, yeah, we've obviously been the better team, but it's just a case of trying to get that goal now. We will find ways around it. We will find ways to try and beat teams much more convincingly than we're doing at the moment. But obviously, it's only the second game in, and it's with a rotated side as well. So hopefully we can find a way to break them down at this half. Asamoah still running forward very well. Oh, so close to finding Zaza again. It's that final pass, or the final shot, or whatever it is. Every time we get in that final third, it just doesn't happen. Asamoah onto our holding midfielder. He's going to look to play back to Asamoah. Still going back to the holding midfielder. He's going to look for the cross. Can he pick anyone out? He has done. Oh, it's a good save by the goalkeeper. Didn't quite see who he did pick out, but it was a brilliant little chip in. Asamoah now to deliver. Zaza's at the front post. Connects with it, but a comfortable save. We might look to the bench pretty soon. Okay, we're going to make all three changes now. We're going to bring on Mandzukic, Kingsley Coman, and also Khedira as well. So trying out some different players here. We're going to take off our holding midfielder and Dani Alves, and also Zaza as well. We're also going to go to three at the back. A little bit risky at this stage in the game to be changing formations. This is the formation that Juventus have as their default. And we're going to see how it works out. It might really backfire here. I'm quite happy to experiment with it, but and also take the blame if it is this that causes us to lose the game. But there's about 25 minutes to go. We need to try and do something. At the moment, we don't look like breaking them down, so we're going to add an extra couple of players in midfield and try and push them forward with two strikers up front as well. So I'll wait and see what happens. Kingsley Coman playing up front. Before, on previous times when I've used him, he's looked really good up front, so hopefully he can continue to do that. We need to try and get a goal as quickly as possible. Storaro winning it back brilliantly. Still going here. It must be a goal. Storaro! Oh my, no way. Has he missed that? Oh, as soon as you say it must be a goal, you know they're going to miss. It's a toe poke, and it's about a metre wide in the end. Oh, that's painful. Kingsley Coman looking out wide to Storaro. Has found himself here. Oh, Mandzukic turns. Oh, we needed to get another pass there. Maybe we've overplayed it at times. There's 5 minutes to go. They still are looking to hit us on the break, but they're not really threatening us, which is good, because obviously we've got three at the back, so we are looking a little bit vulnerable. But trying to turn now, Kingsley Coman. Mandzukic needed to make that run. He hasn't made the run. Coman couldn't turn inside. Oh no, that's a beautiful pass in behind our defence. This is what I was talking about our vulnerability. If they could get in behind, and they have done, came to nothing. Let's clear it now up to Mandzukic. Have to go a bit longer. Oh, he finds Kingsley Coman. We need somebody else up there. Everyone got back. Now we need everyone forward. Mandzukic looking inside. Coman is in there, but he couldn't reach for it. Stretch his leg out or something. Oh, it was excruciatingly close. It was the final chance. It finishes 0-0. Yeah, it's a good performance. We've prevented, again, it's the same amount of shots for the opposition. We've prevented them from doing a lot, but we need to focus on ourselves getting the goals. Certainly going through at the back helped, but I wouldn't do that throughout the whole game because they hit us on the break every single time. But yeah, towards the end we were able to put loads of pressure on them. Didn't manage to get the goal, sadly. So close. But luckily, a point is okay. That still means that we are 4 points in front of Inter Milan, so that's fine for now. But yeah, a little bit disappointed we couldn't get that goal to beat them in the big derby match. So yeah, disappointed about that, but this is the league table. Torino there in 10th position. AC Milan, my next team after Juventus, in 9th position. But yeah, we've got a nice little bit of a gap between us and 2nd place. Hopefully we can build up on that. I've only lost 1 game this season, obviously before I came in. But overall, so far, looking very good in this career mode. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. If you are enjoying this series and are happy to see Juventus returning for 6 months or so, then go ahead and hit that like button. Also, go ahead and subscribe as well. Can we hit 50 likes on today's episode? That will be really appreciated. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well, and turn on your notifications as well by clicking that little bell button next to the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know everything you want to tell me in the comments below, and I'll read and respond as usual. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.